What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. And in this episode, I am going to go ahead and knock out this skirmish, and hopefully I can just be very quick about it. Now, if we scout, we see that we're still getting T1, so this should be very, very quick. Now, normally I would say that you want to use range to match the range, who then overcomes the cavalry. But there's only 30 cavalry, so my infantry aren't going to be that impacted by them, whereas my infantry can really hurt this archer unit, this range unit, and there's way more of those. So I definitely don't want to send cavalry of all things. That would hurt me the most. Now, in this case, they only have 330. I am going to stomp them. So let's just attack and get this done. And it doesn't even matter what I use at this point because it's just going to crush them. And there's only 330. Now, you'll watch, as soon as their morale hits 0, I win the battle. Sometimes there will be soldiers left over. And if there are, then you've got to come back and try again, because once morale hits 0, whatever soldiers remain will run away. They'll retreat. In my case, I have so many soldiers over their few that we're just going to obliterate them completely and drop them all the way down to 0. And that will open up a little bit of ground for me. And that is how you defeat skirmish number 3. And apparently how you level up. And level up a couple other things. And not right now. Alright. Ooh, this will be fun too. I will, oh no. I triggered an event. Alright, so it'll walk you through that. But here's the bottom line, guys. In this video, that is a very simple walkthrough. This first skirmish that they have you go through down here, this one is super easy. This one's super easy too. This one also very easy. This one I think we're going to start getting into more T2, and it becomes just slightly more challenging. So if we scout that one, we're just going to kind of take a peek ahead. But the only T2 that they have are catapults. But they do have 1,000 soldiers now, so now it's starting to get a little bit more serious. And we'll talk about that here. You know what? Let's just go ahead, since we're already in this mid-episode, let's go ahead and roll right into Skirmish 4 and open up a little bit more land. I've just got a bunch of T1. Let's just go and see if we can destroy them with what we've got. I've got 1,800 versus their 1,000. What? I guess it just decided to quit there. Okay, give me a moment to load this back up. I'll be right. Okay, it does look like the battle went through because I had some soldiers to heal. And let's go attack again, and hopefully this time it won't crash me. Imbeciles. So last time I had already breached the wall, and that's why it automatically is breached this time. So the beauty of these battles is if you have to come back for round 2, then you're going to be able to pick up where you left off. And I might even lose this battle again. Their morale is dropping much quicker than mine. And it is going to freeze again. So I'm going to come back to this. I don't know what's going on or why it's doing this, but I'll come back and see what the results were. I don't think we're going to destroy all their soldiers this time around, but I think we can get the job done on the next one, which brings us to an important point of how to start accomplishing these battles better. And this is a really good segue. Unfortunately, these keep freezing, so I'm going to go and fix that real quick. But when I come back, these battles are going to start getting more intense from here on out on these skirmish battles. So I'm really glad that we are doing it. And we'll get a couple of things. We'll get our talent points and we'll get our gear in order, and we'll start to really hammer these guys. And you're going to see a big difference between this battle right here, where I'm just kind of muddling my way through, and then when we get set up the right way, we're going to go through and crush the next army that's even going to be harder than this, and we're just going to absolutely crush them. But give me one moment, I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are back in the game, and hopefully it'll continue to work for us this time. Don't know why it's giving me such a problem this time, but in any case, we can see I have fewer soldiers. Last time I had 1,700, and here's another 106 of them, so now we're back up to 16, which means I lost maybe about 100 soldiers in the exchange, and their might's way less. Their walls are going to remain breached. Oh, hey, their level just went up. I saw them go up to 7 and 9 respectively. Alright, let's see. 254 versus 1,600. We should finish this job at this point. Last time where there were 600 left off, and that means we killed over 400, or about 400 of them. So we're starting with even less, and we've replenished and healed up our soldiers. I think in total I might have lost maybe 150 soldiers out of these T1 so far. So like right there next to nothing. Alright, and 0. Boom. Done. Okay. So that will be skirmish number 4. And on skirmish number 5, 6, 7, I'm pretty sure it's 8, I want to say, over here that we're eventually going to do. Let's see. We just did 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So, you know, we're going to knock all these out, and then that one over there is actually going to be the very last one, but also the most important one. So we have these battles are all going to start getting much harder. Each one from here will get significant, pretty significantly harder than the last. But I'm going to show you how to walk through them, especially now that we are doing our research. I can tell you do military research and get to T2. Gladiator, catapult, sharpshooter, reptilian rider, those will open up tier 2 soldiers so that you can go and you can train right here tier 2 troops, and those will be significantly stronger, slightly more expensive, but I'll tell you what, we're going to be building T2s for a long time to come. As a matter of fact, we have billion might accounts right now that I'm number 35 on my team at 1.3 billion might, and I have many million T2. In fact, most of us that are billion might accounts on this on our team have many millions of T2, and it's just something you're going to want to get used to building. In any case, so that's how we're going to defeat those two. I'll show you how to do the land and the building setup in another video. Also, this is going to be awesome right here. And I am going to get you a walkthrough of those challenges as we go. Alright. Sorry for the pauses. I will catch you guys soon. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in.